Governor Jerry Brown is making California unsafe and ruining jobs in California. He recently just let some more gun laws and gun limits pass here in California. Whether one is allowed less high-capacity magazines, whether one is forced to register high-capacity magazines or ban them, whether pistol grips are not allowed, or certain rifles, or anything that limits our firearm use, anything that makes an honest guy like me, a Marine Corps veteran, and to limit my access to weapons, it doesn't make me safer. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It only empowers the criminals. The first time that I saw a gun was in elementary school. Elementary school, 1st to 6th grade. This dude, his parents probably did not give a fuck. Never spoke about it. But he bought a small little Derringer. Saw it in the bathroom. He was my friend, so I didn't say anything. I could tell that him and his brother were gang members. Probably his parents were gang members too. The second time I saw a gun in the school was this gangster had pulled up Tech 9 during school on the basketball court. He asked one of the homies where he was from. Put the finger on the trigger, pointed it right at him, sitting right next to me. Luckily, he said the right gang. Luckily. Both those kids were minors. Gun-free zones, obviously. And these laws, they don't work for honest people. They don't work. And people could always say, "Oh, look at Orlando, that was a guy with an assault rifle. Banned the AR-15. He did not. Did you know that he didn't use an AR-15? And any rifle can become an assault rifle. As soon as you point it at someone, that becomes an assault rifle. Could use a single shot reload rifle pointed at you and be like, that's an assault rifle. Now why is this important? Why do I share this? It's merely a drawing channel. Well, Facebook, social media, you could just delete my comments, ban me. This is my opinion that I'm sharing, Governor Jerry Brown is making California unsafe and ruining jobs in California, in my opinion. You can tell by the number of the videos that I draw that. The amounts of videos, the type of videos that we do, from what I say. And I'm consistent with just, live peacefully, create art, take advantage of capitalism. And also remind their other artists, students, those that want to grow, just to be aware that there are people that are, not just in the art field, but let's just take art for example. People that want to sabotage your work, don't want you to succeed, will probably want to steal all your paints, steal all your acrylics, steal all your oils, steal your portfolio. It's not happening on a daily basis, but people like that do exist. And I believe people should be armed. People should be armed. Just think about it. When people tell you that you shouldn't be armed, and they have people that have armed bodyguards, I believe that's when you should be very concerned and want to get armed. What have I told you? Alright guys, none of you need to plant potatoes, rice, vegetables this year, because we got plenty of food here. Plenty of food. And you see me hoarding a bunch of food in my warehouse, on my farm. That should tell you that something is up, something is not right. But more gun laws and gun restrictions do not make anyone safer. Not at all. Not at all. This pencil could be an assault pencil. As soon as I start jamming it in someone's eye. Did you know that? Should we ban pencils, or should we just focus on keeping family structure together by keeping jobs in California, by making so many more people are just happy to be here? I think a happy person is less likely to commit crime, less likely to commit acts of violence, pay higher taxes because he has more to offer, earning more income. Happy people are productive. So what can we do? What can the governor do? Nothing. Nothing really. Nothing really. Especially not raise the minimum wage. I'm cleaning up my Kickstarter project to make shirts, right? And as I printed some out, just to see the quality of the stuff, learn about it, silkscreen, water-based, oil-based, cotton shirts, comb cotton, spun cotton. Process time, screen, quality control, name brand shirts, delivery, pickups. As I learn more and more about this, I try to do the math. What's it going to cost me to make it? What can I sell it at? What's my competitor doing it for? Can I keep the jobs here in California, so at least that way I could honestly say that it's made in America, that I'm returning the money to the community. But since Brown did his little foolish thing of increasing the minimum wage, the silk screener that I wanted to make a big deal with for years and years to come, spiked my prices. Am I getting a better shirt? No. Am I getting faster service? No. Am I getting higher quality? Anything? No. Has anything changed? Like, yes, the minimum wage. And I've got to charge you more, because if not, I will be broke. So wait, that does not make sense. How does that create jobs? How does that and to me, I'm not going to pay that. I'm just going to pass it down to the customer. And if anything, it's just going to be less sales. Less sales. But I'm going to thank you, Governor Jerry Brown, because of that, I'm going to expand to other states. I'm looking into producing in Vegas and Phoenix, just weaker economies. You get the same thing done. I don't mind driving 5-6 hours to get a deal. And I will be expanding to other states so that I don't just depend on California. But I know that I will be creating jobs in other states. For sure. So all those people that are now working in air-conditioned units, doing consistent work, now they're gonna do less work. I'm cool with that. You know what? I don't have kids. I don't have a family, and I will let them know that I need to make a profit, so that I can keep on creating more designs, more shirts. Increase the marketing, hire a sales team. But and there are other. Let's see. At least I know, personally, I know at least 300 other small businesses. At least, all right. I'm just gonna lowball it here. Not one of them. Not one is a fan of the minimum wage increase. I know a lot of them. I know a few that actually just closed down because they're like, you know what? I've already made enough money to retire. Why do I want to give away my retirement to this safe space generation? It gets triggered. That could be called sexist. That could be called be sued for racial discrimination just because they want to. You know what? Why do I want to put myself through that? And they're getting their money and just vacationing, flying around the world. And living life calmly, just doing a business in other places. Not in California. Not in California about that. They'll get customers in California, but they won't base their businesses in California. But if you're a small business owner, I just recommend you look at the prices in Texas, with what you're doing, Nevada, and Phoenix. Check out the poorer states. They'll cut you a deal. They'll work with you. Not Brown. This guy thinks that it's not his business. He's not doing the payroll. And people that are earning $6, $7, $8, $9 an hour, man. I used to earn $6.50 an hour working at McDonald's, $6.50, $7.50, something like that. Nothing burgers. Used to.